Today has just been a huge day for Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness leaks, with well-known insider viewer Annan releasing new information on the MCU Illuminati and more Foxverse characters being in the Multiverse of Madness. And yes, even Hugh Jackman and Wolverine news. So without further ado, I'm your host Tyler Moulton and you're watching Spoilers MV. So if you got a chance to watch my earlier video, my most recent one, you'd know that there was a leak earlier today about Wanda being in Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness and how there will be a scene where she does fight against a Foxverse character. Well, the leaks on that movie started to heat up even in the afternoon because a well-known inside scooper named Viewer Annan on Twitter came out and started to spill the beans on some of the things that he knows. So let's jump into those tweets. He says, I've been hearing stuff about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and if it's true, it's just bonkers as shit. But because it's out there from other people, and this is where he goes on to tell his side of things. Wanda is the villain of the movie, and she does have a confrontation with Xavier and Captain Carter among others, so what if comes into play. So that first part, Wanda is the villain, we kind of probably all could have expected that that was going to happen anyways, since if you did watch WandaVision, you'd know that. But the confrontation with Xavier, Captain Carter, and among others, now that is really cool. But he didn't stop there. He talks about Hugh Jackman and Wolverine. He says, and since we're talking, last year I hinted that Logan might not be Hugh Jackman's last performance as Wolverine. That's because they wanted him for Doctor Strange 2 to fight Wanda and get his ass decimated. Apparently it didn't end up happening. I mean, just crazy stuff there. Just imagine if they did go through that. That's some crazy stuff. So let's get to his last tweet, at least for now. He says, I don't know if this is a final list, and I will stress as always to take things with a grain of salt. But here's who I've heard make up the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness. Professor X, Captain Carter, Balder the Brave, Monica Rambeau, and Mordo. Crazy stuff. So I want to emphasize something that viewer Annan just said. He said take these things with a grain of salt, because even though he is an experienced inside scooper, it doesn't mean that he won't get some things wrong here and there. But this is definitely fascinating and just shows us how big Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness is going to be. So if you enjoyed that video and you learned something today, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.